welcome back to Roll Initiative. My name is Dave. I'm the Dungeon Master for a group of friends to get together and play D&D. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it, guys. The last time we were together, some things went awry. You guys did make it into this ancient temple that you watched Asarak and the Doctor enter. You did defeat the army of the undead in Amu, but made your way into the temple. You could hear this chanting going on. Oriana, you recognize it as infernal right away. Where the Doctor, now not even looking like him anymore, very purplish, more demon-like. As he was calling upon Vecna. You guys kind of snuck in, looked to the throne room where you saw the orb now, as ghosts were whipping by you, these terror screams, entering this orb. For a moment, you saw the soul of Gibbon, highs of different people you can even remember in the tavern, this people you've seen and met, swirling into it till it started to take the shape of this Lich. No left hand, as he was summoning. Kari, you decided to attempt to turn into a small bird, hummingbird would. Make your way to the Doctor. Going into full form, you grab the Doctor, successfully bringing him into the ring, but also being very aware that Azarak was right next to you. He simply looked at you and softly spoke a word as you all watched Kari just dash. He then scoured, blocked, looked at you, whispered something as you all watched. Leah, shh, into ash. He is aware of your presence. And guys, the three remaining, we are going to start with initiative.
Oh, goody. Actually, I'm already dead, so what does it matter?
Okay,
sorry.
20 to 25. 20? Okay. That will be nice and giving up first.
Nice relaxing evening.
15 to 20.
17.
10 to 15.
14.
Shouldn't be too much action.
Okay. So, Rufus, you are up first. You see the Lich standing upon this throne of ice, this pedestal that is up, holding his staff in one hand, his glowing staff. Eyes on you. These skeletons now rising from the ground start to move in your guys' direction. What do you want to do?
I think I will take this side.
This one, you want to move?
Yeah. Bring me right to this guy. Start with him.
Okay. And an attack.
Try using my friend's place.
Do you want to be back from him a little bit since you're firing on him, or are you okay?
I'm okay with my pistol.
Alright.
Base squares are slightly a little small.
Yeah, it's alright. They're just
This one?
organizations anyway.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Okay, give me a damage.
you're only a little pissed off.
22.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called.
He is gone, so we can remove this one, just blow him to pieces.
So I'll move up
Yep.
a little bit to the next one. That's a tower right in there? Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool right there. And I'll try to-
These towers are about between 10 and 15 feet tall. About 6 all along each side.
That so goes that, so that's a natural 1, so I just fired my gun. Okay, so just go ahead. Next
Okay,
turn.
so you guys watch as he takes the first one out, runs up to the second one, goes to fire, and the gun just sparks out and doesn't shoot, nothing happens. Okay. Gently floats off this onto this old carpet, goes to length of this throne room. His eyes lock with yours. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's true. We're just gonna let Brock go in a minute.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
19.
Yeah.
So that's at that.
19. Okay. You take 70 points of damage.
7-0. Now then.
You guys watch as Azarak. Rufus, you're there. Oriana, you're standing there as he just floats off this staff. As you feel this energy surround you, Rowan, as you are dead.
We just brought the guy to life.
Okay. That is his turn. Let's do Brock,
All right.
and then we do Oriana.
And of course, the two people with cure wounds are gone.
13.
To hit,
I don't know. I guess he's got to move up to the skeleton right over here.
so whatever. That hits.
Okay.
Give me damage. Boom. You can take that skeleton out. Rocks a stick. Just pounds it right back into the pavement.
And then I don't know if we can make it to the next one.
Yeah, his reach is probably 10 feet. I'm assuming maybe not. Boom. Attack roll again.
Okay, and 14.
Yep. Give me the damage.
12.
You can take that skeleton out. Okay. Just kills him. Okay. Oriana, you are up.
So
Run
if,
straight for it.
if I give Rowan a health potion, that's all I'm thinking.
Rowan's gone.
Oh, Rowan's just gone.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I thought I could help out. So, okay.
Nope.
I took 70 points of damage.
Well, then.
You couldn't dodge?
Not that type of spell. Most necrotic magic. You don't get any damage.
Then I'm gonna move forward.
Was that just?
Delightful.
Yes, delightful. Isn't that just?
I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, do I try to trap him or try to attack him?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Got one
So then
shot.
I'm going to if.
Do you have what it takes?
That's it.
Do you have everything you got?
Did you capture it? Or just let it slip?
My palms sweating.
What you doing?
Knees weak, arms and everything.
I mean, killing these little
See my attack
skeleton
covered.
guys. Yeah,
No, we may get in trouble with that,
doesn't
you're
really
right.
matter. It's him.
Don't sing at home, kids.
And so, I'll just try to talk him in a flask.
Okay. So I make the throw on that, right?
It's able to do either thing I was gonna do, so yeah, it's
I like something other than I was throwing through the blue bomb and I even had a chance.
yeah, DC 17 wisdom.
I didn't even get a turn.
As you hold his flask out towards him, you see he locks eyes with you. Pathetic tricks. It's gonna cost you a friend. As he raises his staff, slams it down to the thing, and Rufus, I need you to give me.
I got a 19, good luck.
You got a 19 and still died?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
How's that a thing?
You have to get a per 20 or.
I'm gonna lose it. I don't know.
16.
Okay. Again, this energy wraps around your body. 70 points of necrotic damage.
Still standing.
As you're just, you feel like your flesh parts are just breaking off. It's just your mind, everything. Okay. It's not a skeleton. To come at you.
I think there's your last couple points. Oh, let him miss.
Oh my god. I can't take it. I can't either.
21 to hit. That's, I just did both your attacks.
Not today.
13 points of damage.
It's today.
You're down?
I'm down.
Okay. Kari, Rowan, Leah, Rufus, you all watch as Oriana is floating in the hallway of this temple. Her eyes not there, silver energy swirling. It's been going on for a good 10 seconds, just swirling, this thing just happening. As you watch her just stop for a moment. And since you were a young child, your mother used to call them scenes that you have, visions sometimes that would occur. You just experienced one of those. You saw a possible turn of fate. So the doctor is still chanting the spell. You see this orb starting as you guys are all outside this throne room, but you know the possibilities of what can happen. You're all alive.
Oh.
It was a vision of what could come.
Holy fuck!
And Oriana, you know this.
Don't cry.
So you can pull your miniatures from the throne room. You guys are in the hallway. Doctor's chanting.
Oh, okay. So, all of us are gone now.
You're all.
No, we're back.
It never
You're
happened.
all. It never.
happened.
It was Oriana's vision of a future
She woke up.
that could happen.
Possible. Fine.
So this is a possible thing what you saw. The actions that were taken will result exactly.
You know, I think we're strong enough to fight this guy.
You
So
weren't-
we know what's gonna happen. So she knows what's gonna happen before it happens.
taking those specific actions again, that's the outcome.
Okay.
So,
We must try some.
do we know? Have you divulged that?
None of them know except you, what you saw.
So we're always looking at you like,
Something wrong?
Sorry. Bad things are coming. That's what I saw.
Okay. Could
You can't be a bird.
Oh,
It's not gonna work.
You
okay.
can't trap him in the ring.
Don't trap him in the ring. Okay.
Or you will all die.
Well, I don't want everybody dead.
And then I'll be all alone.
Yeah.
We can't have that. So, can we see into the throne room?
Everybody give me stealth checks.
Prepared.
hey. Before we walked in here, we had something going.
You did. It broke with her concentrating. So it's still, we're gonna say it's still on. Just give me stealth and we'll 10 plus on.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that all died when she got.
What's the advantage we're on? Is it 6 or 8?
36.
Wow. Holy shit. Wow. 23.
Okay.
Good.
And
Hold on, sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna need any of this stuff.
Well, I didn't want to break the surprise to her.
I know. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm happy.
Just need a mage sheet for the stealth roll.
Oh, so my gun's
Oh, cattywampus.
No,
Good.
no. Nothing that, no, that was a
That would
vision.
not be fun.
Everything that happened in that sequence was a vision.
Natural one.
Natural one. But the rest are all good enough to where you're fine. Yes, you're able to look in this throne room.
Yeah.
What you guys see, I kind of feel like you're experiencing again this whole deja vu feeling. But you do see the shape of this lich in this orb. The orb is still there. As Esarek is rising, the undead from the ground. Dr. Franz, now little and deformed, his skin purplish crazed, just chanting and reading this incantation as this orb begins to become stronger, and you see the lightning actually happening within it as you see the shape of Venom. At the same time, you guys also hear what seems to be screams from a male coming down at the end of the hallway. So the throne room's here, hallway goes farther down, where it appears to be a door, and you hear screaming coming from it. Help me! Get me the fuck out of here, help! Just scream at the top of his lungs.
What do you guys think that is?
Did we go help these people in the vision?
No. Let's
Oh,
go help.
This sounds like something different.
So is it coming from a different place where we can sneak around and not be seen?
You can go, you're in stealth right now. You don't know you're there, either one. Azrak is busy doing his thing, so you could attempt, to go across the entrance of the throne room if one of you choose to, or all of you actually, because your stealth rolls are super high.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we send like maybe one or two?
Yeah, let's do one or two.
I'll fly over here.
I'll go over there.
I'll go fly.
Okay. So, you're going with him? You guys make it to it. It's a, you get to a door. As you get to the door, you can hear so definite screams are coming from inside
It's like a little
this door.
prison or a locked door.
Not locked.
Is it trapped?
Give me a perception.
$22.
Oh, no trap. No trap. No, I'm not.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door slowly and peek inside.
Okay, when you open it, you immediately see, first of all, the smell of it is putrid. You see a small cage holding one male. You can tell from even through the blood-soaked armor, this is a soldier of the LOA. Both of his hands are chopped off. You can also see parts where his flesh has been pulled. There seems to be some kind of medical table with tools. You can see one of his hands still there. Just different things on his table, as if someone was just ripping them apart. He immediately sees you guys, just get me out. And you can see, please, I can tell you how to get out of here. Just let me out of this cage.
Oriana, you want to fly over and check it out?
Okay, so you fly over. As soon as you fly over, right on the wall, you see a set of keys hanging there. Right next to the table. His keys is hanging there.
Okay. They're kind of too big for me, probably.
Obviously, he doesn't have handcuffs on.
Yeah.
You want to let him out?
Well, now, see if you can help us.
Please, man, I'll tell you how to get out of here. Just get me out.
Can we see if we can do a trust
The
check?
crazy little shit doctor brought me here, okay? Then when I found out what they're up to, as his stumps are just wrapped up, or they're soaking through with the blood.
How'd you get here?
I was one of his escorts. He's killed the rest of them. Now I guess I'm some kind of freaking experiment of some kind. I can tell you how to get out of here. Just let me out of this freaking cage.
Why don't you tell me first, and then we'll let you out of the cage?
Fine. See a circle over there? And you immediately look over and you see what appears to be a sigil. We landed here right from the first port we came into. Understand? Step in there, we end up here. This is a way out of here. This is a way to get out. Now let me out of the cage. Keep your deal.
Do you detect magic?
Give me an arcana check.
Yeah.
How about detect the bad guy?
You can give me an insight on that one.
It's a 10.
10. Yeah, but from your knowledge of sigils and that, as you kind of go, this is a functioning teleportation sigil. It is just basically stepping into it, and you know enough of an incantation from teleportation that it is workable.
To go where?
Now, is it really going to where he said? I don't know.
We can hear all this stuff that you're
Yeah.
now.
I got a
Why don't
22.
you ask him if he's already been experimented on? Has he already been messed around with?
I rolled an insight to 23 to
He's telling you the truth. Completely. This dude's scared. He has no hands. And he's
So they already started.
Yeah.
he's all cut up across his face, skin is pulled off, where you actually see muscle tissue underneath the one side.
In hearing,
Side effects.
We'll
I'm gonna
walk up and
Come on.
make my way.
Okay. So you come up into his room too? Jesus.
I'm gonna.
How many you got looking at me before you just let me out of this freaking cage? The keys are right there. I do it myself, but obviously.
I'll take them. I'm gonna cure wounds. I'm gonna reach through the bars first, touch him, and cast cure wounds.
It helps a bit. Hands
I just
still
wanted
going,
the
but
bleeding to stop.
the bleeding stops. You can see where the stub's kind of under this terrible wrapping, kind
shove a
of.
dagger in the stub,
Right.
and then
Not as much
cure
blood there.
wounds.
Okay.
Thank you, but just.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna unlock.
Thank you. As he kind of steps out, I shake your hand, obviously. But my name is Lando.
Lando.
We can get out of here right now. Is this all that's with you?
No, guys, catch up.
This is that crazy little bastard.
Okay,
You're
so
bringing Vecna. You understand that, right?
Yeah, we do. Which
we-
hand is
so we
still on the
walked-
table?
You guys are still by. Yep, you're down at the other end. If you're there too, are you staying where you're at with?
do you want to go over there? I figured.
I'll see what's going on with them.
So you come in the room, you see the same thing. Guy, no hands. Lord of Alliance armor, obviously blood soaked. You see that sigil too. Every once in a while has a faint glow to it, like it just. Right now, man, we jump in right now. Oh, the hell out of here. Let them do what he's gonna do. It's not our problem.
Which hand is still on the table?
Looks like the right hand. The left one is just all messed up.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with that. No, this
No,
is
no.
they're
Just curious.
yeah, they're this is doctor's work. You've seen it before now?
Yeah.
Feels like we've come all this way.
Yes, but we don't know where it goes to.
I told you
I mean,
where it
all
goes.
this way to.
It goes to
Bring
Fort
it back.
Casula. I told you that. You leave out of some church. And then you're here.
Well,
You said when you step on it in Port Cascalar, you teleport back here though also, right?
Yes.
Does one person want to go with him and check out what's there and then teleport back if it's not?
well. How strongly do we feel about stopping one or the other?
I think everybody
Pretty
That's why we
strongly.
came here.
But I got something that I'm looking at right now that
Hey,
maybe do something.
I got a
so-
question. I got a question. If I said headwing and I look through my
blue bob
through my little looking glass,
Toss it
will
up
I
right
be
before
able
we
to
step on.
see?
But I would like to check where it goes.
Is that too, or is that too far?
No, you're seeing through his eye, simply teleporting. The distance,
you're
but we
gonna
never really put distance technically. Yeah, I'll do it with
That's fine.
a wisdom
Awesome,
saving throw,
awesome check.
because it might hurt your brain a little bit.
Stretch the limits.
Try it, roll it.
First, you're gonna get as much.
I will inspire you, old friend. Inspiration.
6, right?
8.
8.
Now.
We're on 8.
When did you become British, Rufus?
Every now and then.
Did you spend some time in another
When he's
land?
nervous.
Said
Pretty good
wis-
service.
When we died and didn't
You said wisdom,
die,
right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
But you did. We didn't.
29.
Send him through. And you don't seem to have a head pain at all, so put it there. As Headwing, you kind of direct him, he flies into this circle. Oriana, you just recite a very simple incantation in
It
Infernal
was for Monopoly.
as he enters, and you all watch as Headwing just poofs. You see through his eyes a white church. As he's looking out, he sees it filled with people that seem to be in a panic. You see a gentleman, this large horn he's speaking through, hollow horn, trying to calm this crowd. As you see, it's Wakanda, trying to calm them. It's complete chaos that's happening at this moment in this church. People crying, screaming, angry. You see one of them, as the crowd is doing it, as he looks and they step back, you see what appears to be the gentleman in Port Cascalar, the Lords of the Alliance, man, and all his soldiers just being pounded on the ground. They're just stomping and kicking and beating the stuff.
Guys we particularly didn't care for, right?
Right. But they are taking out the Lords of the Alliance in that port right now. There is complete chaos and complete All right.
Order 66.
Now, you wait for about 10 to 15 seconds. You again repeat that incantation, and Headwing reappears. Flies over this.
Alright, so you saw that, and we're not particularly friendly with those Lord Alliance, but they look like they got bigger problems with the local population. And this guy's one of them, right?
What are you talking about? What? Does this guy with no hands? What? I did nothing. I followed orders. I've been tortured. You're telling me I go there? I'm a dead man?
Yeah.
Kind of.
What if we brought your friends back to help us solve this problem we got here?
You
and
just
then
said they're killing all of
they're
them.
killing them there too.
I don't think they can.
They could be decoys.
I think at this point we're probably too late.
Collateral
Listen,
damage.
son. I'm feeling like the Alloway locked you up in a cage. I don't think you have any loyalty or alignment to me
No.
anymore. I swear it.
Just swear, guys. Just swear.
Alright, that's good enough for me. So let's disguise this guy so nobody looks at this guy walking down the street. If he's got armor on him, represents Alloway. We can't have that.
Look around, look for.
Yeah, he basically tried to start doing himself. You don't get this shit off anyway.
Yeah, and I'll
Gotta
help
disguise
you
it,
strip
right?
down.
Yep, he just gets basically
Strong
down to nothing.
mustache
You
on
find
this
some
guy.
canvas
Cover
stuff,
up
you're
the-
able
I'm
to
strong.
put on it, you come home with this drab, old
guy's
acid.
You can dye his,
Tie
you
his
can dye
arms
his hair.
No, let's make him a civilian outfit.
In fact, if there's resistance, I'll give him my hat.
Oh.
But Thomas kind of gets a little blood soaked as your back because he still has dried
You may
blood
not want
on
that
his head,
back.
so kind of
I
puts
need
it
a
on.
new one after this damn island.
Okay, you hear this still from that room, the doctor. His voice louder now, echoing through this chamber. As you hear, "Come forth, Vecna. Come forth."
That way we can just distract some of those people out of the room. So
I
I
think we
think
can
our
distract
appearance is
them.
going to be enough of a distraction.
Pretty darn good. Is everyone on board?
yeah.
You got guns, right? I see you carry guns. You gotta have some kind of gunpowder, something blow to something other.
Got something better than that. Got me one of these.
I see the doctor with that. In fact, about a year ago, his whole house blew up because of stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of our fault.
That was us.
You guys are so easy. Never admit that.
Now that we have,
He kind of laughs.
I
You guys blew up his house, and now you're down here trying to save the
Yeah,
world.
now we're trying to blow up his lair.
so we're just like a room away, right? Basically.
About 15 to 20 feet, the entrance from
The
where
way you used it last time is as long as it fell down.
We rolled it down
basically
the pipe, so
goes off.
Just, it's unstable, so careful how you handle it.
Yeah, why don't
So who wants to go through first? Because only one person should throw it and get on the stand last. So who wants to do that? Who wants to leave first? Who wants to leave last?
Here's the problem. She's going to have to keep coming back and forth because she has the incantation to get this teleportation sigil to work.
She just has to stay on this side long enough to get us all through.
And then she could bamf
What if
somebody
her-
small and
her-
take
what if
them
her
with
Brock
No,
went
she
through
can
last?
just come. Can she come through with the last person?
Yes.
What if her and Brock stayed? Brock through the bottom.
I almost
down
want to
and-
say she should get big first
I'm willing to do that.
because
And
that
then-
thing is heavy. She can't do that by herself, but she can put herself. She could throw it and then put herself and do the incantation and send herself, right?
All right, is that a yes?
Then how do we get Brock back?
Oh,
Might not.
Send him through first.
All right,
Let's
you guys
see,
got it
yeah.
figured out?
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Are
So
you
me?
willing?
Everybody's going
You know
through.
what? You know
except
what?
Brock
All-
and
That's
Brianna.
fine.
Okay. Oh, Brock's gonna stay with you.
Yeah.
Nobody has to stay.
Can you lift it?
She has to
Oh,
get
well,
big.
if I'm big.
Okay. All right. Well, then, yeah. If everybody out.
All right.
Or
I'll
you can
go.
also, I mean, you also can grab it and shrink with the object stick.
Yeah, but then it won't be as powerful.
Well, you know how your build works.
Oh, as soon as she lets go of it, it goes back to normal size.
That's how your build works.
Oh, and then it's small
Yeah.
again?
No, you stay small. You touch it, it goes small. You do the incantation as you're
Now,
going through.
remember,
You
is that-
chuck it,
You
and
check
it
it
gets big.
and it gets big
Okay,
as
then-
it's flying through the
Oh,
air.
right.
Remember, that's a
Yeah.
recharge.
Yeah.
So you have that one time user.
That's a
and you have
different.
to try to
That's a
recharge.
different thing than.
Right.
Well, I said an object or a
Right.
person.
These two
yeah.
are different.
Yeah, object or
thanks.
person.
Okay.
So start sending people through first?
Yeah. Everybody go through, and then the last person, unfortunately, Oriana.
So all of you but Oriana and Brock are going. Is that what I'm to understand?
No, we're
No,
sent
Brock's
through.
not going.
No,
Brock is
Brock
going.
through.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean he's not staying.
He's going first.
So you're going by
first.
yourself.
Right.
Everybody, but
You know, we'll let him go first, then we'll let the LOA guy. Then, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'm gonna stay last with Oriana.
Okay, so then I'll go, Rowan will go, and Rufus will go.
Yep.
And
Well,
then
it's up
you.
to, this is about a 10-foot wide circle, so everybody can basically
Everybody can go at once.
so everybody,
It's up to you,
but
one at a time.
Oh, we don't do one at a time. All right, everybody but Oriana then.
Everybody can go at once.
and then see what happens.
So,
All right, so give it to her.
so Brock steps in with you too,
Yeah.
Yep.
She doesn't want to. She wants to stay.
and you guys all get in. Man with no hands gets in.
Kari.
That's up to you. Hey, just says you guys.
No, really. It'll be fine.
Okay, fine. You want to stay?
Don't make it through. Coming after you.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. I'm coming after you.
I mean, you can stay if you want.
Why stay?
Both
You
good
go.
now. How do you
I'll
come
stay.
after?
It's probably the best thing.
Come on, Kari. She can do it.
Yeah.
Have faith.
Okay. I'll stay
Have faith in the fairy.
So we're gonna do it this way, guys, because these things are happening simultaneously.
I do.
So Oriana,
Put each other's lives in each other's hands for almost a year now. Have some faith that your friend can do what she says she can do.
Okay.
Oriana, you mumble
Do the thing.
incantation. You say it as you watch your friends. You guys appear in a white painted church that immediately just stinks of sweat and death and blood. As you see these villagers just torturing. I mean, you watch as they're dragging this one LOA outside, just lighting them on fire. You see fire in the streets from through the windows of this church, and that's where I'm going to stop with what you guys see at this point.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Oriana. So.
And I'm just like, waiting. I'm not gonna drop it.
So you going for it?
Yeah.
You're a little with it now, right?
Little, just throw it as hard as you can like a baseball
Okay.
in the hallway.
So
And dip.
are you just going right in? Flying in?
Just get in the hallway and throw it down the hallway
Yeah.
and get to that portal and
Be like on the other side of it, get your speed, and then just chuck it right before you go right into the
I'm
thing.
high.
Yeah.
yeah.
What's that spell you do that makes you fly really fast?
There is, and that's just using double your movement.
Oh yeah, dash.
Dash,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so you get up. You're flying from the storm. You gotta understand the entrance is kind of concave. It's narrower than the wall. You understand? It's about 15-foot entrance, if that, 10 to 15 feet. No, shaped like horseshoe. As you get closer, you see this orb now. It's almost like the fluid is draining from it on the ground as you see parts of its fleshiness of this soul marker begins to just dissipate. As you can see at one point, just this arm pushed through. Yeah. No left hand. Kind of pushed through as they're chanting louder. Now Azarak is also just kneeling with his back to you as this individual is coming through.
There's no left hand.
Throwing it?
Okay. Yeah. Chuck it down
Go
the thing.
and go teleport.
So you throw, and as it releases,
And
bigger.
away.
It's in midair.
Go teleport.
You're there, kind of as you're starting to get away. You're watching as the doctor looks up and he goes, "Master!" As Azarak spins, looks, raises his hand, pushes Vector into his portal, closes it as he attempts to stop this stone, this energy, and everything goes bright white. I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Inspiration. Bardic inspiration. Bardic inspiration, so depending on
You're
what
not
roll
really
you
there,
do
so I give her a regular inspiration.
We're singing songs.
Yeah, it's regular. I'll give you a regular one.
Fine.
Alright. I got it.
What am I doing? I'm sorry.
Rolling good numbers.
Dexterity
I have regular
saving throw.
inspiration too, but
A dex saving. Okay.
Which inspiration?
I got. That's not what I got. I got 8.
Got eight?
4?
No, I got 12.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, because that was a 2 and it rolled over to 20.
Yeah.
I could have lied, but I'm not gonna do
it
that.
rolled over to 20 then.
No.
Okay.
I hit it with my other die.
Okay, so, Orion, as you're flying, the walls of this throne just begin to just push and break as they're just hitting you. You're losing your fight. You're just battered, trying to get to that exit.
You're full up.
That's just horrible. That's nice.
What happened? When is it 67?
Robert is joking because he's like, I took 70, so whatever.
You take 48 points of damage.
Okay.
And you also fall from flight prone into this room. As you kind of bounce off it, it sigils a good 20 feet from there.
Okay,
Better.
so now I'm big.
Now you're big, and as you go
To
big,
crawl faster.
as you go big, remember one thing about these blue bombs, as we call them, the dulces. There's an immediate, and then there's an aftercurrent. That's very similar to like a atom type bomb.
Okay.
So as you go big, the ground shakes beneath you as it's split apart, and you get another wave of this force energy that just nails you. I need another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, there.
Inspiration.
Please roll better.
Just throw an inspiration for sure. Double numbers?
It's 12.
Okay.
This force energy nails you. As you spin to look at it, just takes all the air out of you as it just lands you in the center of this circle. As you're just laying there, you take 25 more points of damage.
I'm done.
Okay, I need a Constitution throw from you. No, I don't. I want you to roll me a 20. Just a 20 with no modifiers. Just a 20.
Choose your weapon.
3.
So as things begin to fade black, you just push towards as you feel your body just go. But it's you automatically fail to saving throw. As you guys all stand in this church now, you all kind of step back as there appears Oriana, full size, shallow breathing, and very, very battered. You can see where bones are broken, bloody, bruised, and not speaking, barely breathing.
She's full size right now?
Yep.
Somebody give her a medkit.
Rowan, give me a hand. Let's pick her up.
Alright.
Yeah,
Can we
are you
do
gonna cast
Can we do a
Cure
healer's kit?
Hold on. Yeah, she's a healer.
Yeah, I'll do cure wounds.
Are you gonna do that as we walk? Let's start moving.
Well, I guess he's gonna tell us what we're gonna run into immediately in the church.
What's outside?
People.
Yes.
8. 10 points. Can I get through that?
Yep.
Alright.
You open your eyes, but you're really hurting. In fact, you even try to
But
make
then I'm
yourself.
not on death saving.
Don't the church
You tried to
have,
make
like,
yourself.
We get somewhere safe.
You try to make yourself
Or
go
bell rung
small
up
into
top.
your real size, and you're unable to.
If everybody's right outside, don't flood in the streets, maybe we can get out of different
No,
way.
Now, guys, real quick though, as you're all standing there and doing this, you can see how this crowd now is beginning to turn their grief kind of on you. They're questioning and screaming in a language you don't understand. You see, you get nailed by just a piece of this vegetation, tomato just off you, like, and they're just bleeding and screaming and just emotional. Then you hear a voice speaking through this horn. You watch as they start to go silent and they split apart. And there you see Wakanda walking through. Again, speaking through some kind of horn, hollowed horn that amplifies his voice. He puts sword down to his side as he approaches you. I'm trying to explain to them, you're not the cause of this evil. And after all, it hadn't been about a minute now where the black rock has stopped growing. Someone pointed that out outside that this mass stopped. We need to get you out of here. Somewhere safe. Yes, he kind of looks at the guy with my hands. I don't remember him traveling with you. haven't been picking up strays, I see you. You all come with me. As she needs to be carried.
Yeah,
You guys push through as the crowd kind of just all looks at you. Some with anger, some with just sadness. Just kind of watch as you all push through as Conga kind of speaking in very this quick musical language to them as they're all kind of stepping back. You guys immediately exit this church, and what you see is, again, in the distance, you can see where the Positian, the Black Mass, has stopped. But you also see people piling bodies on the side of the church, and just stacking the dead, all children, adults, all different, just stacking them. As Wakanda says, you've done good. There's a cost for everything. As he brings you to his home. Rest in here. Is it over?
I don't think so. One of them got away.
well,
I've seen what these bombs can do, but I don't have a good feeling.
Well,
we
whatever
need our
you did
friend to
stopped.
rest.
Might have
Stop those cities.
temporarily held them back, but
We need Oriana to rest before we can know for sure what happened.
Of course, rest. Oriana, have her, you put her across the couch. As he immediately gets cool rags, and you notice he dips these rags in this weird, thick type of stuff, almost like a salve. As he rubs it on Oriana's body in different areas, this salve type of liquid all over. As he offers you guys food and whatever you want to drink, just while which is here, he has whatever. I will tend to her. As he kind of kneels over her a little bit, he does each prayers and weird language. You can be there too, I don't know. But he kind of takes beads off his neck, puts it around her neck, just a necklace, symbolic necklace. As he looks at you and says, I will let you know. You guys are in this house. You have Stubby with you. What you want to do? It's right now. It's like nightfall. Sun's beginning to set.
When we were outside, did we get are we near the port?
You're in Port Castellar. Yep. It's just walk. You can see the shoreline from this one.
The boat is still here.
Hopefully,
boat
let's
is
find
still
it.
You see, Obsidian didn't make it this far up. It didn't completely overtake Chult. So it is stopped at this present time.
So while she's resting, maybe go scout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Us three stay with her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, we're going to get all the food, eat, rest. You come in and out of consciousness, and you keep, every time you wake up, you're like trying to make yourself be able to go to your small shape, and it's just not happening right now. Okay, so the three of you kind of make your way outside. As you leave, Wakanda says, wait. He grabs another necklace off his neck. He just throws it over on you. Pete, the city will see that they'll leave you alone. Citizens, okay?
Just for the sake of taking down appearances, I'm going to turn into a Clydesdale.
Okay.
Big enough to carry the two of them.
Okay.
So we can ride
So you
down.
kind of ride through on his big, and again, as you're seeing this, just complete chaos. You move through now, you see the bridge is permanently down, it's there to cross where there used to be the racing. You look down there, you see dead of those beasts, just laying there, dead. You get to the docks, your boat is there. Isaac's boat is still sitting there. You notice not a lot of other ships in the port.
Okay.
Almost like they've kind of just been left at this point. Normally in winter, you remember many supply ships in trade. Nothing. You see your boat and what appears to probably be a couple of locals, small fishing boats. Otherwise, the docks are there, just lifeless.
Like everybody jumped on a boat and headed out of town.
You don't know. You kind of get the feeling, just from
I would have.
that they've cut connection. That Favorite is not bringing supplies. No one is. This is not happening right now, and that can explain some of the panic from the people too.
Well, I need at least one of you to stay behind, maybe start making preparations on the boat, and then somebody else to help carry Oriana back home.
I'll stay on the boat and prep it.
All right. You're a horse right now.
Seems how I used to be. Seems how I used to be a sailor.
So you guys,
Makes sense.
so you guys go back to the Wakandas.
No, she is.
Okay.
We're staying on the boat to start making preparations to set sail.
So you just, as a horse, you just drive right back up through. to the home, and you switch back. No, you stay with us. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna knock.
So,
how long of a rest have we taken? Enough to regain some strength?
you'll be sailing for a while. So yeah.
Can I grab Oriana and try to jump on the back of the horse?
Yep, you pick her up, and this is the longest any of you really seen her in full size. So a little heavier than what she was before.
Just throw her over the back.
She gotta gain some weight.
You kind of lay her over it as gently as you can, and you kind of moan, just kind of even get on a horse. Everything just hurts. But you do manage to get her. You ride through town to the boat.
I will walk as gingerly as possible.
Every once in a while, you just go. And then where's Did you leave Stubby behind?
Yeah, we left behind.
That's fine. He kind of says, I have nothing to go back to.
Yeah, yes.
And Wakanga seems to think he could do something with this situation. So
Good call. He wasn't going to help me much on the boat.
no, he voluntarily stays behind. He knows.
No hands?
If he goes back, he knows he's a dead man anyways. So he does stay behind. So you guys get to the boat. You guys have been working on it. Say about 30, 40 minutes as far as getting things ready. It's pretty much.
Can you put up the island map again? The big overview one?
Maybe.
Where we're at.
Where we're at.
I can show you that map. Actually, almost. You're at the very south.
I have the choke map.
Oh, yeah.
there you go. Put it in the middle of it.
Yeah, you're in the original port you started in.
Yeah, I know. But we're getting on a boat, and
Here's a plain one too. Sorry.
we want to see if this.
Castellar. Look for Castellar.
It's at the very top.
Yeah, right up there.
But what if we sail around to see how these situations off? Yeah.
doing?
See.
I'm a horse.
I don't disagree with that.
We can at least sail past
don't
it
have
and
to
see
stop.
if we see obsidian up to the mountain, to the sea edge on this
In
side.
fact,
Or if it's
the
shrunk
winds
or...
make more sense to go around.
Okay.
So yes, we can do that.
Okay.
We can see what's
So you guys
Yeah.
get on the ship.
Get on the ship and we
Okay.
start sailing around.
You do notice right away.
Make like a tree.
It's nice, strong winds. They inflate these sails. As you begin to sail off, you look back as you watch this stack of bodies in the distance. You just watch as they go in flames. That people are burning them, and it's a weird view because as you look at it, and the flames go up. You can see obsidian, the dark mountains, that kind of sit in the distance behind it. It's almost like this fire just rises between it
won't get any.
as you guys do sail off. So you do the coast. You're going to head farther south, obviously, to do the island.
It's called.
The first thing you notice is you kind of have to even bring yourself a little bit farther out from shore, just from all the schools of dead fish that are floating on top of this water. You see dead animals of all kinds kind of on the shore down. You manage to spend your time going around this coast. You do see where these obsidian just seem to stop. No movement, no tremors. You do notice that everything from obsidian back, trees, gone. This thing just engulfed it, almost ate it. You spend the next, it's gonna take you roughly probably almost a day just to get to the southern tip.
I will
It took us like
again.
a couple days.
You get there. Yeah, and as you come around the other side, the same thing, the same vantage point. Just a lot of death, a lot of stillness is what you feel. It's just deal. You sail around the other side and begin.
So what do you guys
Trek
want to do?
home?
At least,
Very good.
yeah, we saw that the obsidian kind of
It stopped.
knocked out
Obsidian
the
stopped, yeah.
south shore too.
Completely.
If anything, our old friend Gilbert back in Waterdeep might have some more answers because I definitely got a bone to pick with that motherfucker.
Well, then let's just observe from the boat as we sail by and keep moving on.
And again, you notice the winds stay strong. Your first day of travel, again, come back and make it to Tippy Island. Just bringing this fish around these dead fish. I mean, some are very large. These large fish float on top with the waves.
How far do we have to get out before we seems a little more normal?
You get on your second day. The wind stays strong. You notice now that the sun is not as sunny. It's kind of hiding behind these heavy gray clouds. As your third day of travel, pours heavy rain most of the day. As you make your way home, which after everything you guys been through, kind of weighs us heavy on the heart. You do make it to the port, Waterdeep. As you pull in and dock your boat, you notice the exact opposite here. Docks are filled with shipment, unloading supplies. You also notice a lot of them moving wooden coffins into town off these boats. As you look at the shoreline that once was grassy, now has been made a large cemetery. These wooden crosses just now litter the grassy shore of Waterdeep. As you make your way off the boat, no one really says anything. The shipmen, it could be that they're just really busy with what they're doing, and there's not even a greeting like there used to be on the docks. The hello, how, nothing. They seem very consumed. You make your way to the R&R. As you enter, it sits about a quarter full. You see a man playing a lute in the corner. You recognize him. Looks a little different now. He's done a little style changes, but you know his Gibbons, nephew, that is working there. Not bad on the lute. You see an improvement, and he's speaking of these lyrics of the darkness that almost destroyed Faerun. You see Halcyon behind the bar. As you all kind of look at each other, and looks at all of you. You've returned.
Are there LOA guards at the door?
No, it's not.
No. Okay.
The town seems very consumed with other matters at this moment. There's the immediate feeling you get. Again, kind of just a feeling of anxiety. Just seems to be happy. Even with the customers inside the tavern, it's very trying to relax. And probably the dude talking about how the world almost ended isn't helping. But that was Gibbons' nephew's type of personality. So, but yes, Halcyon does greet you right away as he looks at all of you. You are able to walk now, but you still can't go swim. He looks at all you've returned. And you got big old Brock kind of walks in there and just kind of watches over everything. He looks at Rufus. I guess it should be addressed to all of you. I mean, he thought very highly of all you. You know, about Gibbons. And Heiser. Also, I did my best. You also notice, as you kind of just examine your place again, all 3 floors are completed. Where you left, you kind of didn't really put the money for the 3rd floor.
Construction complete.
You see as Halcyon kind of leans forward and says, before Gibbons passed, he told me of the savings he had, and he wanted me to complete the tavern for you, for all of you. Now you have 10 rooms, rentable on the 3rd floor. And he kind of just puts drinks out for everyone. You can tell he feels a little uncomfortable. And by the way, Gibbons always told me he addressed you as Sir. Is that what you prefer, Rufus? You are Sir.
No longer necessary.
Then Rufus is.
Rufus will be just fine.
Rufus, it will be. I do need to talk a small amount of business with you. It's been kind of a slow last couple of months, but we have profited. We need 1,200 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. How long have we been gone?
4 months.
Real slow.
It's now midsummer.
Nice tree.
Yeah, you kind of notice and you get that feeling. You all kind of like, because this is exactly a year ago where you guys kind of met each other. You're right at Midsummer's meet. You see no celebrations being put up in the streets for it. It seems as if they may cancel Midsummer meet due to the circumstances. Perhaps move it ahead, or just start anew next year after everything that's happened. You don't understand. But your quarters are still there for you. And I understand you used to be the entertainment in this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I know you just arrived, so do you think perhaps You can start tonight. Just a set or two. This young man, he's tries, but his dreary words of the world ending is just scaring more customers out than bringing them in.
It's been a long ride on the boat, but I would love to play.
Thank you.
Before you do, let's have a drink to the fall.
You guys all cheers as Halcyon kind of holds up a glass and just water. You can use it. Try to fix it down. I'll have food prepared for you all, and it's good to see you all.
It's good to be back.
It's good to see you.
It's good to be alive.
And that's where we will end tonight's session, guys.
Nice.
All right, thanks for tuning in. If you dig it,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.
See you soon.
Bye.